Success in university is not only measured by good grades. For many students today, it also means discovering opportunities, building skills, and creating a better future while still pursuing their education. This is the story of Ian Mutugi, a student at KCA University who has chosen to balance academics with entrepreneurship. While pursuing these university studies, Ian has turned his passion for photography into a part-time business. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Campus Focus, the show where we bring you inspiring stories from students who are making an impact both in and outside the classroom.
Today we are meeting a talented student who has turned passion for photography into art. We'll find out what it takes to capture the essentials of photography while you're also tackling your student life.
From managing assignments to meeting clients and taking stunning photographs, balancing school and business isn't always easy.
Join us as we tackle the challenge of being a student in campus and also having a business as an entrepreneur.
Let's get started.
We will be your hosts today, and we are tackling the topic. We're tackling the topic campus life. Not just campus life and how it relates with student entrepreneurship. Campus life is about you building yourself from the ground up, seeing what you can do, and trying to better yourself. You can be your own boss, you can be your own entrepreneur, and do your own thing. For example, street photography or stuff like that. You can even sell various goods. So what did you used to do when you were in like high school or even campus? What was your main source of income?
So when I was in high school, I used to sell record kits to people because people never used to have been allowed those spices. They were not allowed in school. So I used to sneak them and sell it to people. And I used to get my income. And also, parents are a source of income also.
Yeah.
So for you to like survive in that dungeon, that asylum, let me just say that.
It was an asylum.
It was an asylum, yeah, to be honest. Yeah. So for you to survive, you need to sell one too, so that you can get your something for you, something small for you.
Yeah. Exactly.
So let us go and meet up with the street photographer and get to ask him a few questions to get to know him and to get to know the work he's doing and how he balances his work and his school work. Come with us. Stay tuned.
We are back with our star guest today, who will tell us all about his life and what brings him to town.
Yeah.
What is your name?
My name is Ian.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a photographer.
I
am still a student at the KCA University.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your experience? What do you feel about being a campus student? What is your experience on campus life?
Campus life, man, it's draining, honestly.
I know.
Yeah, campus life is draining,
It's hard
especially when you don't have a source of income.
Yeah.
When you're just depending on your parents. Inakuwa ngumu sana kusurvive because you need to eat, unahitaji rent, unahitaji kukaa poa, unahitaji kuwa na transport ya kuingia shule. Yeah, so that is basically why I actually started being a photographer. Niliona kuna opportunities mingi hapa Tao za street photography. As you can see, kuna photographers wengi sahi. Yeah, so basically hiyo ndio ile ni prompt to join.
Yeah, because you cannot always depend on your parents for everything.
Yeah, sure.
So what do you like most about this kind of job you're doing, photography?
What I like most is first the money.
Yeah, the money, of course.
Yeah,
of course, the guap, the moolah.
Yeah. The money is most important. Secondly, I get to interact with people.
Exactly.
I love interacting with people. Yeah, so nikiwapa street as I'm hustling to get clients. Wengine wanapiga, wengine hawapigi, but mostly the interaction when I end up vizuri. You don't know who we will meet next.
Yeah, you don't know.
You
never
don't know
know
who will be your next client. It also aligns with my career. because I'm doing journalism and digital media. Yeah, so I like it because it gives me experience. Hadi before nitoke shule nisha experience to interact na new species na watu, because very many things happen hapa tao, and I get the information firsthand. Yeah, and of course classes will always be the key to is what you are doing right now, and sometimes you are always in a rush. Yeah, it is draining. Mostly it is very tiresome. Just you have to rush to the shule, utoke shule ukuje street. Maybe you have an event mahali ukimbie tena huko.
So Ian, how and when did you start off in this line of work?
I started photography around 3 years ago. That was 2 years before I joined campus. I started off as I was introduced by my friend, a friend of mine who was a photographer at the time. So nilianza nikuwa what we call kijana ya mkono. Basically, you don't own a camera. What you just do is unakuja unatafuta clients. Then at the end of the day, you do the maths ya nimeleta clients wangapi, umepiga pesa ngapi, unapata balancing hivyo. So through kijana ya mkono nilikuja nika save up some money, nika buy my first camera, this one. Then after some while pia nika buy lights kama hizi, and nili buy lights. I think the camera, if I can remember well, it was around 45.
55?
Yeah, it was around.
That's a little pricey.
Yeah, it is very expensive. Easy lights, pia this softbox ninaona hapa nyuma yangu. Hii light ni around 10k, ikikuja pia na stand. Softbox ni around 15. And they really help when it comes to kupiga picha, it is more clear. Yeah, so it'll take time, but eventually with savings, pia mzazi anakusaidia hapo na pale, nika gather up enough money. Yeah, that's how I started.
So Ian, as you can see, there are a lot of people around. Some people are minding their own business, some people are like just sitting down enjoying the moment. How do you persuade some of these people to participate in your job? How do you get these clients?
One, you have to have a sweet tongue. Yeah, because convincing someone mwenye anapita tu around, lazima uje kumentice ndo akubali. Beings interact from a point of trust. So mimi nikikwambia napiga picha mzuri kuliko ule, hatujai meet, utani trust mimi, unaona? Yeah, but kuna wanaangalianga maybe mwenye ako na mwavuli. That's why unaonanga mwavuli ziko town mingi. Ukiwa na mwavuli uko prone to kupata client moja yana anaona mwavuli na mtoa picha better.
Itakuwa quality.
Yeah, itakuwa better quality. But mostly vile tu umejitetea na ukimwona wa kwanza, yeah, you go with the meet home.
You have to have a good personality.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get back to Ian on this job he's currently doing.
Yeah, so naweza enda jua tupigia picha hapa pekee. Kuna clients unapata hapa, maybe ataka place cool environment, iko na ka greenery hivi, maybe mali hakuna watu wengi, maybe watu matupiti. Unaweza enda hivi kidogo tuone place napigianga, mostly places zenye najua picha zitoka supu. Yeah.
Let's get it.
We are back, and as Derek has shown us the process of how Ian gets to talk to his customers and how he gets to capture their moments. And now we are here at another venue where Ian also gets to talk to his other customers and also gets to capture their beautiful moments. So Ian, now we're going to talk about the challenges and the benefits you face as a street photographer. So what are the benefits that you face as a street photographer? Like, what are the benefits you get as you being as a street photographer?
The benefits are many. One, you get to interact with many people. You get to, meet new people, interact more. The more you interact with people, the more you get hold of new information. Also, socializing. As a social person, I like to interact with people, so that's one. Two, the money, of course. there is that extra income as a student, so you don't have to really struggle so much, maybe to pay your rent, transport to go to school and home. Yeah, so the money comes in and it helps. Yeah, and there is also the part of exposure, I'd say. Yeah, the more uko hapa unakuwa exposed to very many things, very many new ideas which you can use in day-to-day life. Yeah, na pia benefits zingine pia inanipea experience in my career. Yeah, I get to know how to handle different situations as a journalist, different people. You know, kuna watu wenye ni hard to get, kuna wenye ni they are soft, ukiwaambia kitu fulani wana feel umeoffend. So my social skills improve so much. What else can I say are the benefits actually? Na pia inakusaidia, you know, ukikaa kwa nyumba sana, your mental health is not stable. Pia una face very many mental health issues, but ukiwa hapa, ukiwa na watu, ukiwa social, vitu kama hizo they don't hit you, so you have something that you're doing and your mind is occupied almost all the time. Yeah.
Okay, so I can see that as much as we think that your work is easy, so there are some things that kidogo become a challenge for you, sindio?
Yeah.
Okay, so like what are the challenges that you face as a street photographer, Ian?
Now, one of the biggest challenges, especially I'm a student, is time management, kumanage kwa kazi na kwa shule. Juu kuna time unapatanga maybe ulikuwa umepata event, but hiyo time hiyo event iko ndo unafaa kuwa na class, ama sometimes hata ndo uko na exams. So inakuwa really hard kubalance between, ama maybe unapata kuna vile zina collide maybe na some minutes ama a hour. So una have kutoka shule mbio, sometimes unapata kuna traffic za kufika mahali, ukifika kwa client amekasirika, ama maybe umetoka hiyo event ndio unaingia class uko late. And then kuna hizi times unapatanga uko na classes online, so unaona badala ya nikae tu kwa nyumba niingie hiyo class, naweza hiyo class nikiwa maybe kazi, then unaenda huko unapata the network is not working, so huwezi join class, ama class iko a little bit foggy, network inasumbua. Yeah, so kuna challenge hiyo ndo I think the biggest challenge naweza sema, especially because I'm a student. Yeah, so time management really inanikalianga, but yeah, we try and balance the two. Yeah.
So what are some of the solutions to your challenges, to the challenges that you face?
Solutions, most of hizi challenges hazina solution unaweza sema ni substantial. Juu kama sasa nikisema kuna vile unaweza manage time differently, hakuna vile unaweza manage time differently, juu lazima uingie classes na pia inakubidi uingie kazi, unaona, because you will need that money and you still need that degree, you see. So kuna hiyo. So yes, then iko na solution. But I think uko na some semester unapata uko na many online classes, wakati classes ziko online mingi unaweza kubalance. Hiyo ingine ni maybe challenge ya weather, hiyo huwezi change anything. Hiyo huwezi change anything, so you have to cope. Hiyo ya kosa clients juu maybe tumekuwa wengi is another thing huwezi change. The best solution for that is make sure that the work you do ina outshine ya mtu mwingine. You see, mtu kifanyia mtu kazi poa aende afanywe kazi shady mahali, definitely atakuprefer, unaona. So at the end of the day, hata kama mko wengi, kuna wale loyal clients mwenye anajua yeye ndo unipiga picha safi, siwezi pigwa kwa mtu mwingine. Sometimes kuna clients too wako nagging, honestly. As much as client is always right, kuna sometimes ana push in too much. But you know, we try and cope with that, as wewe ni unafanya kazi street, lazima ujue kuhandle watu. So kuna client tunapata anakusumbua sana, picha umenitumia hujatuma zote, maybe hadi yeye ndo settings zake zimefanya picha zake zikadisappear. Yeah, so kuna challenges kama hizo. Pia kuna kukosa clients totally. Kuna times unakujanga a whole week umeshoot mtu mmoja, so yezi kusukuma hiyo wiki yote, unaona. Yeah, so kuna challenges kama hizo zina kufanyanga una feel to lose hope honestly. Juu ukikuja hapo unasema kesho niko na class, so nafaa kutafuta pesa ya kuingia hiyo class na nini ama ya kukula jioni, then unakosa.
And lastly, what advice would you give to people or students too, like you, who wants to start the job of who want to become a street photographer yani?
To any student mwenye anaweza taka kuanza street photography, I think it's a good idea. But pia tafu kuangalia mahali yako juu kama sasa personally ukiniuliza if I was to start saa hii singeanza hapa town. I think the whole point of being an entrepreneur is seeing opportunities and spaces and filling them. So if you can ukipata opportunity right outside your door, the better. The best advice I would give is there is no better time than right now. Yeah, hiyo kitu ya kusema later will never come. Later watu wanazeeka, later unamaliza shule, later unapata hizo opportunities wengine waliziona wakazifeel. So the best thing is to take it right now and do it right now, because at the end of the day it is the first step that matters how long you can go. Yeah.
We have come to the end of our interview. Thank you, Ian, so much for taking us through how you juggle your work and schoolwork and your business. And yeah, a big thank you to our guests for sharing their experiences and giving us a glimpse into the life of a student entrepreneur.
Thank you so much for following this topic with us till the end. We really appreciate. Please like, subscribe, and send this content to your friends. I've been your host, Derek.
And I've been your host, Sheila Wanjiru.
And many thanks to our cameraman, Ezekiel. He's been doing a splendid job.
See you in the next episode of Campus Focus.